with political parties at this point?
Idimuri, what I say is that Kenya has a tradition. You have witnessed Kenya that we have always been moving to an election. And after every single election, then there has been always issues where people still want to negotiate with the government and become part of the government. Then the essence of that election becomes or seems to have no value, because you should either, after an election, concede and say, yes, I was not lucky, I didn't win, and completely allow the winner to take the mantle and move the country forward. But you see, people move to what we call streets, start bringing dramas so that actually they can be also be incorporated to those to that government. And we have seen hardships. In fact, I remember during Moi, we had even what we call IPPG. And the essence of this is that there is a law already in place, but there's a clamor outside. And to remove that clamor, then I believe that that is the area Kalonzo Musyoka is coming in. That even though we have been given hands to nominate the panelists of that panel committee, at the tail end, probably let us share a word with the head of state before he makes his final shot. But personally, unless then there is a gray area like this one we are seeing here, where Nuru has become a beneficiary of being slaughtered, but he was not in the first list, then the question arises that, as my panelist is telling us, there was an anomaly. I assume it was not, because how can you make such anomaly? I don't believe it was, and what I believe is that orders came from somewhere that list is not complete unless you add this list of this number of names to that particular list purposely to find a room for somebody to be picked who was not part of the first list. That's only where the gray area comes in. And if there was no this addition, I believe the panel was quite okay, because the panel was not representing a single political party, and it was nominated from various organizations. And therefore, we believe if there is any issue, the representative of those organizations were the one to raise alarm, because they were the ones sitting in that panel. If there was anything that actually was not clear, they should tell their masters what went, whether there was anything that went under the carpet. But if everything went over the table until the last minute and nominations were done in a consensus mood of that panel, I don't think there's any mistake. The only mistake is this added 6 number of nominees who, out of them, one of them found their way to that first list. And that is where the gray area comes and questions comes in.
Yes.
Why can we do such a mistake in the first place?
The concern is that we are very short of time on this IEBC issue, but should we just sweep any anomaly under the rug because of time and say, okay, fine, we don't have time to do this, let's just go?
Indemnity, why should someone trust the doubting Thomas rather than the chairman? And not trust the chairman?